So, in my zeal to use babies as an example for how to take lurching, awesome steps forward in the future, in a different episode of this podcast called Baby Steps, I was reminded that the three things that babies have on their agenda should actually be four things. And I want to talk about that fourth thing coming up in this episode of the VO Heroes podcast. So it was pointed out to me by John Copeland, one of my VO Heroes pros, and a number of other people, that I forgot one very important agenda item for babies. I talked about in an episode called Baby Steps that babies basically have three things on their agendas: eating, sleeping, and pooping. And it was designed to talk about how simple their requirements are and how simple their agenda is and how sometimes we overcomplicate that. And what John pointed out, and others as well, thankfully, is that I forgot one very important agenda item that each and every day makes babies grow and learn and have fun. And isn't that something that we all want to do? And that one thing is play. So, eat, sleep, poop, and play. And I wonder if we all, in our headlong rush into being productive and to being intelligent and to raising the bar and setting standards higher and learning and exploring and growing, we forget the simple joy of simply goofing off, simply exploring questions, playing games, and this is kind of on the point for me, because I was just about to do an episode of this podcast about how I simplified my life by deleting 128 apps from my phone. All of those apps being games. Slot machine games and first-person shooter games and strategy games and bingo games and you name it, they were a drain, I felt, on my productivity. But in the process of reading John's comment and others and thinking about this and how babies use play not only to enjoy themselves and to rest and recreate and to just simply have fun, but also to learn and to explore and to experience, I realized that yes, it was important for me to get rid of these time sucks that I had on my phone, but it was also important for me to remember, and I'm thinking it might be important for all of us to remember, that playing is so important. I have a friend of mine who has a site called Nerd Fitness. His name is Steve Cam. And I've read a million times on his site that, yes, you have to exercise, but you have to give your muscles time to repair themselves once you've overtaxed them. And I'm feeling the same thing about our brains. You know, we overtax them sometimes in learning and setting goals and being intuitive and all that. And we need to take the time to just simply relax and enjoy ourselves. And play gives us that opportunity. So I wanted to take a moment to remind all of us to set aside time for play, to use it as whatever kind of tool you want. If it's simply a rest tool, you just want to veg, great. If it's also a tool that helps you solve problems, cool. 2 for 1, 3 for 1, who knows? But I wonder if you make enough time for play. And I wonder if you miss the times of your life when play was optional and play was part of your schedule. And if there are ways that you can institute play back into your schedule in a way that makes sense and aids you in your growth as a human being. I wonder if that's the case. Let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to. We'd love for you to smash the like button so that it's just completely unrecognizable to anybody who wanders by your keyboard. And also pass this along to another actor that may not have enough play in their life. I don't know. I'm David H. Lawrence, the 17th. I thank you for both watching and for listening, and I will see you in the next episode of the VO Heroes podcast.